Hello students and parents. So this is going to be a refresher on how to decompose numbers on the place value chart. Because when we're going to go into the lesson 7 and 8 on rounding decimals, they're going to ask you to find the nearest tenth, hundredth, and thousandth place for the same number. And it's going to show a different way of how to do it. So I'm going to show you real quickly how they want you to decompose the numbers. So let's take an easy example of 63. So if I were to look at this, this shows that I have 6 tens and 3 ones. So if I were to decompose this number into just the ones place, I know that 6 tens is equal to 60 ones. So when I decompose this number into the ones place, it's going to look like this. So it becomes 63 ones. So when we say decompose, we're basically shifting the numbers on the place value chart into one or multiple place values. So that is for a whole number. So let me show you with a number with decimals. So let's use the number 1 and 67 hundredths, 1.67. So I'm going to shift the ones place into the tens place. So I know that 1 is the same as 10 tenths. So if I were to decompose this number to the tenths place, this 1 is going to go over here next to the 6, and then the 7 is going to stay the same. It's going to stay in the hundredths place. So this number, 1 and 67 hundredths, is equal to 16 tenths and 7 hundredths. I can go even further. I could take these 16 tenths, and then they become 160 hundredths. So the 6 and the 1 go over here next to the 7, and then it goes from this number, 1 and 67 hundredths, and then it becomes 167 hundredths. So all these three numbers are equal. We just shifted the digit and decomposed it into the next place value. So when it asks you to round to this number to the nearest tenth, you're going to look at the 16 tenths to figure out which number to round it to. And we're going to go over that in the next video. Let me do one more example. So let's do 2 and 45 hundredths. So now I'm going to decompose this whole digit one place value at a time. So the 2 ones in this column is equal to 20 tenths. So this 2 is going to go next to the 4, kind of squish them together. And then I'm just going to keep the 5 in the hundredths place. So 2 and 45 hundredths is equal to 24 tenths and 5 hundredths. Then I could take it a step further. I'm going to take this 24 tenths, and then it becomes over here 240 hundredths, and then you add the 5 into it. So now we've gone from 2 and 45 hundredths to 24 tenths and 5 hundredths, and then finally we are down to 245 hundredths. Each of these numbers is equal to each other.